stand in my way. My name is Max.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Bruce and welcome to another video. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the world of forgotten gems and hidden treasures, the games that were absolute fire 10 years ago and still deliver the goods in 2025. We're talking about the underrated, the overlooked, and the downright legendary titles that stood the test of time. Missed out on these masterpieces? No worries, we've got your back with episode 1 of 15 ultra-hidden games that are still good 10 years later. So, if looking to spice up your backlog, hit that like button, grab some snacks, and let's dust off these hidden treasures.
You don't understand what's happening out here.
No, you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way.
Okay, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, 2015. Set in a quaint English village, this game drops you into a mysteriously deserted world. Your mission? Piece together the enigma of the vanished townsfolk by exploring and interacting with ethereal light orbs that reveal fragments of the story. It's like stepping into a gripping sci-fi novel, where every corner holds a clue. Gameplay-wise, it's a first-person adventure emphasizing exploration and narrative. No combat here, just you, the hauntingly beautiful environment, and a compelling story waiting to unfold. The game's atmospheric design and evocative soundtrack enhance the immersive experience, making every discovery feel profound. Released in 2015, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture received praise for its storytelling and atmospheric depth. Even after 10 years, its rich narrative and gameplay mechanics continue to resonate with players seeking a thought-provoking experience. So, if you're in the mood for a game that's more about the journey than the destination, and you enjoy unraveling mysteries at your own pace, this title is definitely worth revisiting. Its timeless appeal lies in its ability to make you ponder long after you've put down the controller. The Evil Within, 2014. In this survival horror gem, you play as Detective Sebastian Castellanos, who gets pulled into a nightmarish world while investigating a gruesome mass murder at Beacon Mental Hospital. Think twisted creatures, mind-bending environments, and a whole lot of what the heck is happening in moments. Your goal? Unravel the mystery and, not die. It's a third-person adventure that mixes stealth, resource management, and some intense combat. Ammo is scarce, so every bullet counts, kind of like the horror games of yesteryear. Plus, with Shinji Mikami, the brain behind Resident Evil at the helm, you know you're in for some quality scares. Released in 2014, The Evil Within was praised for bringing back that old-school survival horror vibe. Even after 10 years, its creepy atmosphere and challenging gameplay make it a must-play for horror fans looking for a genuine fright. So, if you're up for a game that combines psychological terror with heart-pounding action, The Evil Within is still a solid pick. Its lasting appeal lies in its ability to keep you on edge, even after all these years.
There's only those who live, those who die.
Mad Max 2015. Ready to rev up this ultimate gem from 2015 that's still tearing up the gaming highways? Let's cruise through Mad Max. In this post-apocalyptic adventure, you become Max Rockatansky, a lone wanderer in a vast wasteland. After a brutal ambush by the warlord Scabrous Scrotus and his warboys, Max is left without his cherished interceptor. Teaming up with a quirky mechanic named Chumbucket, you set out to build the ultimate combat vehicle, the Magnum Opus, to reclaim your freedom and survive the desolate landscape. Gameplay is a high-octane mix of vehicular mayhem and gritty hand-to-hand combat. You'll customize the Magnum Opus with an arsenal of weapons and upgrades, from harpoons to flamethrowers, turning it into a rolling fortress. On foot, Max employs a brutal fighting style reminiscent of the Batman Arkham series, delivering bone-crunching blows to anyone foolish enough to cross his path. The game was praised for its expansive open world and intense vehicular combat. Even after a decade, the game's immersive atmosphere and relentless action make it a thrilling ride for fans of open-world adventures and car combat alike. Its enduring appeal lies in the seamless blend of high-speed chases, explosive battles, and the quest for survival in a lawless world. Alien Isolation, 2014. This game will take you back into a 2014 venture that's still making us jump a decade later. You play as Amanda Ripley, daughter of the legendary Ellen Ripley. Set 15 years after the original 1979 Alien film, Amanda is on a mission to find out what happened to her mom. Her search leads her to the Sevastopol space station, a place that's seen better days and is now home to a relentless xenomorph. With limited resources, you'll need to stay out of sight and outsmart the alien, because fighting it head-on? Not a great idea. The game's AI is sharp, making each encounter unique and keeping you on your toes. The atmosphere is spot on, capturing the feel of the original movie and immersing you in a truly tense experience. This 2014 release was praised for its authentic recreation of the Alien universe and its intense, suspenseful gameplay. Even after 10 years, it remains a benchmark for survival horror games, with its tension-filled design and immersive experience standing the test of time. Dying Light, 2015. Released in January 2015, Dying Light was praised for its dynamic day-night cycle, fluid movement mechanics, and cooperative multiplayer mode. In this open-world survival horror game, you play as Kyle Crane, an undercover agent dropped into the quarantined city of Heron. So what do? Infiltrate the chaos, navigate the undead-infested streets, and uncover the secrets lurking within, of course. Gameplay is a thrilling mix of parkour and combat. By day, you'll be leaping across rooftops, scavenging for supplies, and crafting weapons to fend off the infected. But when night falls, the game cranks up the tension as more aggressive and dangerous creatures emerge, making every decision a matter of life and death. Even after a decade, its engaging gameplay and the adrenaline rush of nighttime survival keep players coming back for more. If you love some heart-pounding action and the thrill of outsmarting the undead, Dying Light can be your favorite.
This is where we went wrong, son. This is where we planted the seed, the cancer that's eating Pathos too. It wasn't meant to be like this.
SOMA, 2015. In SOMA, you step into the boots of Simon Jarrett, who after a mysterious brain scan, wakes up in the eerie depths of the Pathos 2 research facility. With no clue how he got there, Simon must navigate the submerged corridors, uncover the facility's dark secrets, and confront questions about consciousness and identity. Gameplay is all about exploration, puzzle solving, and stealth. As you traverse the haunting environments, you'll encounter machines with human traits and other unsettling entities. Without weapons at your disposal, evasion and wit are your best allies. The game's atmospheric design and thought-provoking narrative keep you hooked from start to finish. Even after 10 years, its exploration of what it means to be human continues to resonate with players seeking a cerebral horror experience. Ori and the Blind Forest, 2015. You're Ori, an adorable guardian spirit with a big mission: save the forest of Nibel. After a gnarly storm and some heartbreaking losses, Nibel's in bad shape. Think nature's about to hit rock bottom. To fix it, you've got to restore the forest's life elements, dodge danger, and uncover some deep secrets along the way. It's like a quest wrapped in feels and wonder. Now, the gameplay? Oh, it's chef's kiss. You're bouncing off walls, soaring with double jumps, and solving puzzles like a total pro. And it's not just any platforming. It's that satisfying, silky smooth Metroidvania-style exploration where each new ability unlocks a whole world of possibilities. But heads up, those escape sequences? They're heart-pounding, controller-clenching gold. Originally dropped in 2015 for Xbox One and PC, later for Nintendo Switch. This game got all the love for its jaw-dropping hand-painted visuals and an orchestral score that hits you right in the feels. Even 10 years later, its storytelling and tight mechanics keep it shining as one of the best in the genre. Bloodborne, 2015. Ready to dive back into one of the most beautifully terrifying games ever crafted? Let's sink our teeth into Bloodborne, a 2015 masterpiece that's still haunting us in all the best ways. Welcome to Yharnam, a cursed city where a mysterious bloodborne plague is turning the locals into feral monstrosities. You're a hunter, thrust into this gothic nightmare to unravel cryptic secrets, survive horrifying encounters, and maybe, just maybe, figure out what's really going on. Spoiler alert, it's darker and weirder than you think. Lovecraftian vibes? Check. Gothic terror? Double check. Combat in Bloodborne doesn't mess around. It flips the script on the slow, methodical play of its Souls-like siblings and cranks up the speed. You'll be dodging, parrying, and slashing with trick weapons that transform mid-fight, keeping battles thrillingly dynamic. The regain system? Genius. Take a hit, then strike back fast to claw your health right out of your enemy's face. It's aggressive, it's bold, and it's oh so satisfying. Released in 2015, exclusively for PlayStation 4, Bloodborne was showered with praise for its atmospheric world-building, heart-pounding combat, and jaw-dropping monster design. And 10 years later, it's a benchmark for action RPGs, and its eerie, gorgeous world continues to lure players back. Craving a spine-tingling tension and gothic horror perfection? Bloodborne hasn't aged a day. It's still a masterpiece that rewards bravery, curiosity, and, well, a little masochism. Life is Strange, 2015. Released in episodic format starting January 2015 for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, Life is Strange earned rave reviews for its emotional storytelling and relatable characters. Even a decade later, its themes of friendship, identity, and sacrifice resonate deeply, making it a must-play for fans of narrative-driven games. In this next game, you play as Max Caulfield, a photography-loving teen who discovers she can rewind time after saving her childhood BFF, Chloe Price, from a tragic fate. Set in the quirky town of Arcadia Bay, the game lets you uncover dark secrets, deal with teenage drama, and grapple with some seriously tough moral choices. Oh, and there's a mysterious storm on the horizon that might just destroy everything. No pressure, Max. The gameplay is all about choices. Every decision you make, big or small, ripples through the narrative, altering relationships and outcomes. But here's the thing. With Max's rewind powers, you can test different choices before locking them in. It's like trying on destinies until one fits, or breaks your heart. The story-driven gameplay is paired with a hauntingly beautiful indie soundtrack that perfectly captures the moody, coming-of-age vibe. The Order 1886, 2015. Ready to step into a cinematic gem from 2015 that's still dripping with style? Let's unravel The Order 1886, a game that oozes Victorian cool and alternate history vibes. Set in a steampunk version of 19th century London, you join the Knights of the Round Table's modern descendants, battling both humans and ferocious half-breed monsters like lichens. Armed with cutting-edge weapons, Hello Thermite Rifle, crafted by none other than Nikola Tesla, you'll dive headfirst into a world where the Industrial Revolution comes with supernatural baggage. Oh, and the British elite might have a few skeletons in their fancy closets. The Order 1886 leans hard into cinematic gameplay. Its third-person action lets you alternate between cover-based shooting and jaw-dropping QTE combat sequences. The visuals? They're still some of the best from that era. Seriously, the game looks like a movie you get to play. Plus, the lore and world-building are rich enough to make you wish for a sequel we're still waiting on. Released exclusively for PlayStation 4, The Order 1886 didn't escape criticism for its short playtime, but fans and critics alike agree its atmosphere and storytelling still stand out. A decade later, it's a tale of action and narrative worth revisiting.
Because freedom has no bounds. We will be a fist that strikes hope for a new generation, ensuring a safer tomorrow through technology, security, and service.
HELLDIVERS, 2015. This game will take you into some chaotic co-op fight while making you laugh, sometimes at your own deaths. In HELLDIVERS, you're part of a galactic task force bringing managed democracy to the universe. Your mission is to take on alien races like the Bugs, Cyborgs, and Illuminates to protect Super Earth. But here's the catch. This is no solo mission. Released in 2015, for PlayStation and later for PC, HELLDIVERS became a hit for its addictive gameplay and laugh-out-loud cooperative mayhem. It's all about teamwork, and maybe accidentally blasting your teammates in the process. Friendly fire? Oh, it's always on. The gameplay is pure top-down shooter madness with a tactical twist. You'll deploy to planets, complete randomized objectives, and call in support like turrets and supply drops. But watch your head, because those supplies can squash you. Strategy matters, as enemies ramp up in difficulty fast, forcing your squad to work together, or hilariously fail trying. It's intense, chaotic, and endlessly fun. Even a decade later, its mix of strategy, chaos, and humor keeps players coming back for just one more drop.
Welcome, Autobots!
You plan to cyberform Earth.
I don't plan to do anything. I have already started.
Transformers Devastation, 2015. This action-packed adventure throws you straight into the middle of a war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Megatron's up to no good, surprise, surprise, with a plot to cyberform Earth into a new Cybertron. It's up to you, controlling Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and other fan-favorite Autobots, to stop his plan in a flurry of fists, kicks, and vehicular mayhem. Developed by the action experts at Platinum Games, the gameplay is all about fast-paced combat with slick combos and over-the-top transformations. 1 second you're punching a Decepticon in the face, and the next, you're a speeding truck ramming through enemies. Each Autobot has unique abilities and a deep upgrade system, keeping the action fresh. Oh, and the cel-shaded graphics? They nail that classic G1 Transformers cartoon vibe. It's like playing Saturday morning nostalgia. Transformers Devastation sure did earn praise for its stylish combat and dedication to the franchise's roots. Even now, it's a must-play for fans of both Transformers and high-energy action games. Valiant Hearts, The Great War, 2014. Get ready to get your heartstrings pulled while diving into a unique gaming gem. Valiant Hearts. The Great War is a 2014 masterpiece that's still as powerful today as when it first launched. Set during the chaos of World War I, this game intertwines the lives of 4 unlikely heroes: a French farmer, a German soldier, an American volunteer, and a Belgian nurse, as they navigate love, loss, and survival across the trenches. And let's not forget Walt, the adorable and incredibly useful medic dog who will absolutely steal your heart. Gameplay is a mix of puzzle solving, exploration, and storytelling. You'll solve clever environmental challenges, dodge danger in high-stakes moments, and uncover historical artifacts that offer real insights into WWI. The comic book-style visuals add charm, but don't be fooled. It's an emotional roller coaster that doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of war. Released in 2014 for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, Valiant Hearts was praised for its heartfelt narrative, stunning art, and historically rich content. A decade later, its timeless story and unique approach to gameplay still make it stand out as a must-play. Sunset Overdrive, 2014. In the vibrant city of Sunset, things go sideways when an energy drink, Overcharged Delirium XT, mutates its drinkers into crazed monsters called OD. As a custom-made protagonist, yes, you can design your own punk rock hero, you'll grind, bounce, and blow your way through hordes of mutants, robots, and corporate goons to survive. Oh, and you do it all with style. The gameplay is where Sunset Overdrive thrives the most. Think Tony Hawk meets a high-octane shooter. You're grinding on rails, wall running, and chaining parkour moves while unloading crazy weapons like the TN Teddy. Yes, it's a gun that shoots explosive teddy bears. Movement and mayhem go hand in hand, and standing still? That's for losers. This game rewards you for being bold, fast, and utterly chaotic. Sunset Overdrive wowed players with its vibrant visuals, irreverent humor, and unique gameplay. Even more than 10 years later, it's a colorful breath of fresh air in a sea of grim apocalypses.
You think my job is easy? You try keeping a bunch of fables from killing each other.
The Wolf Among Us, 2013. This is a 2013 masterpiece that's as stylish as it is gripping. Set in a noir-inspired world, The Wolf Among Us takes you to Fabletown, a secret community of fairy tale characters hiding out in New York City. You play as Bigby Wolf, yep, the big bad wolf himself, the town's gruff yet mostly reformed sheriff. Your job? solve a brutal murder that spirals into a much darker conspiracy, all while navigating the tricky relationships and secrets of characters like Snow White and Ichabod Crane. The gameplay is classic Telltale, a mix of choice-driven narrative and quick-time events. Every decision you make carries weight, shaping your relationships with the characters and the direction of the story. The comic book art style, pulled straight from the Fables graphic novels, gives the game a unique aesthetic that feels timeless and vibrant, even in its darkest moments. Released in episodic format, The Wolf Among Us was praised for its gripping story, memorable characters, and jaw-dropping twists. Its narrative depth and noir charm make it a must-play for fans of story-driven adventures. And there it is, 15 glorious reasons why gaming 10 years ago was peak vibes. From epic adventures you may have missed to niche masterpieces that still hold their own, these games are proof that good design never goes out of style. Which of these hidden gems are you dusting off first? Or maybe you've got a personal favorite that deserves the spotlight in episode number 2. Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this list with your gaming squad. Because great games deserve to be celebrated, no matter how old they are. Until next time, happy gaming, and remember, legends aren't born, they're rediscovered.